Hey everybody, welcome back to Wisconsin Wonder Garden. In today's video, we got a viewer request for another update on our ZZ plant propagation progress. You guys are going to be really interested in seeing the results that we have from these propagations, and I was actually pretty surprised myself with the results that we have so far. So this is the mother plant that we took all the propagations from. We took a few different methods of propagation too. We took some single leaf cuttings, some double sets of cuttings, and then some cuttings that were a few inches long. And today you're going to see the results of all those different methods. I'm sure you guys would like to watch an entire ZZ plant propagation playlist, so I will have the link to that in the description below, where in chronological order I have all of the videos of my ZZ plant propagation and the updates. So first one that we're going to look at are these single leaf cuttings. And we're just going to pull these right out of the soil and show you the progress that they've made, if you can call it progress at all. So these are the single leaf cuttings. As you can tell, this bulb underneath is quite small. Single leaf cuttings are just not the way to go when propagating this way. It's just going to take so long for that plant to develop that you're pretty much going to be growing a leaf for at least 300 days here based on my result. Next up, I will show you guys one of the cuttings that we took that was a single set of leaves. We've got more growth out of it. The bulb is a little bit larger, but again, the same thing with this one. We don't have any new growth up above, and we don't have anything else shooting out of that bulb at this point. So it is growing. It will turn into a new plant the way it is, but it's just going to take quite a bit of time. On to the most interesting one, and the one that I recommend that you guys do based off of my results here. So if you're going to propagate a ZZ cutting, do it this way. Take a section that's about 5 or 6 inches long. It could be even shorter, but as long as you got several sets of leaves here, you're going to see the best results. We're already getting a little bit of growth out of the top of this plant here, and then we're going to dig this up to see what kind of growth we have in the root system down below. There we go. See, that's more like it. We have a lot more roots growing. The bulb itself is almost 3 times as large as the other ones. And like I said, we have growth up above, but a new plant is not forming from this yet. I'm sure it will soon, just based off of the way it looks. Some of these might be new shoots growing up, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see much faster growth out of this one as far as new stems growing out of the soil compared to the rest. I mean, this thing looks like it's been growing for ages longer than the rest, when in reality it's been growing for the same amount of time. I'll show you guys how to take this cutting right now if you're still sticking around and haven't seen the original video. I'll just talk to you a little bit how to do that. For taking a cutting, all you'd have to do is cut this stem right up here, right below a leaf, pinch off the first couple of leaves, and then place that into a cup of water until it starts to shoot out and grow roots. At that point, you can transplant it into a container pot just like we did here. The soil mixture should be a little bit of peat moss, some perlite or coarse sand, and then regular soil. Otherwise, if you pick up a cactus and succulent mix, that's going to be perfect right off the bat for growing these cuttings and propagating your ZZ plant. I gotta say, after all this time, over 300 days, the results were pretty definitive. I hope you found this video helpful, and again, I have an entire playlist of all of these videos put together for you guys in the link below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.